for memory's sakes, I'm gonna do a walk and talk at a truck stop. I haven't done one in months actually, so I'm pulling this ISO container. So we're currently in Alabama, so I picked up here in Alabama, and I'm taking it to, we're going to Ohio, Greenville, Ohio to be exact. So I haven't did a walk and talk in a while. So we're here at the Tyson Road. I don't know exactly where I am. I can't remember where I am, but I think it's exit 158, I believe, on I-65 North. Exit 158, I believe, or 159. I think it's 158. Tyson Road. There on the other side, on one side there is a Flying J and I think another little truck stop on the other side of that. And then on the other side you have Love's. So let me tell you a little bit about this ISO. This is an ISO container. I'm running about 42,000 pounds on it, along with my truck. So I'm about 78,000 pounds and some change. And this ISO, it does has the slosh, but it pretty much rocks the whole trip. It pretty much rocks, but it's not aggressive, but it does shift constantly while you're driving on it. So it's an easy pull. For the most part, now a pull like this is called a high center of gravity. You probably heard that word before, which means it's very high center of gravity, which means it is easy to roll this bad boy over. It's easy to roll any truck over, but it's definitely easy to roll one of these over. But once again, it's nothing to fear about it, but just gotta keep in mind. And this is an ISO container on a chassis. This is a hazardous material, it's flammable, and it's sitting on the chassis. And this chassis is extra long, so when I'm turning, it has a long wheelbase, or I don't know if you call it a wheelbase or a trailer base. So it pretty much has the turning radius of a flatbed for the most part, with the spread axles. Kind of feels like that, even though I've never done, that is a spread axle next door, but it feels like a little bit maybe, but that's probably not a really good analogy, being that I've never pulled a flatbed before, but that's probably the closest thing I probably could give you an analogy. Is this versus regular tank. The turning radius is a lot slower, and I only can compare it to that, but I've never driven that, so I really can't compare it. So strike my last statement. So it's extra long than my usual, so for the most part still easy to turn. I mean, easy to maneuver. Tanker's always easy to maneuver. So I'll talk more about this probably tomorrow or the next day. So I'm going to get something to eat. So we're going to do a walk and talk. So I think I'll go make a loop and come back around. I'll make sure my doors are locked. My doors properly, but my doors are locked. Double check. Let's walk. So I got my hood up. There's no issues. I'm letting the heat off, and I'm gonna fire up my AC unit in a little bit, but it's actually not bad out here at all. So we're gonna walk up and do a little walk and talk. This is a very spacious truck stop. I'm gonna leave about 5 in the morning. 5-ish in the morning, so hopefully someone's probably gonna be parked right there, probably, I'm sure. It's gonna be a truck parked right there, so I'm probably got to go make a left turn and then come all the way back around and go through the few islands and come back around. So that's an ISO container. So that's a nice car, see? Nice cars, nice cars. Also across from this Love's is a Stuckey's, and it also has a Dairy Queen next door over there. People really got no parking. They're gonna park on actually they're gonna park on both sides. So this is gonna be full a little bit later on tonight. I've done some YouTube shorts over here for sure. So like I said, this is off of Tyson Road, exit 159, I believe, I-65 north or south. On the other side over there, I'm sorry, you see Flying J on the other side over there. And then across the street from Flying J is, it's another truck stop over there. It's not as big as a Flying J's though. So you got Dairy Queen right across, Dairy Queen / Stuckey, across from this Love's. So honestly, I got a late start. I was delayed about 5 hours at the loaders, so everything got thrown off. So I delayed it 5 hours, so I only have 10.5 hours to get to where I got to get to. Today is Tuesday. I deliver on Thursday, so not a biggie there. So I went ahead and shut down. I get up early tomorrow and I knock out most of the run. I knock out 10 hours for sure tomorrow. 9.5, 10 hours. I'll go ahead and knock that out and set myself up so I can get back early on Friday. And I may take another run. I may just go ahead and do some other things for the weekend. And as you see, trucks are parked over here. It's gonna be a lot of trucks. It's gonna be quite a bit of cluster tomorrow for sure in the morning. It's gonna be a cluster. And I may get up in the morning and shoot. We may talk about it. The only bad thing about when you park like that, and then it's gonna be a lot of more trucks there, I'm definitely gonna get up in the morning and shoot. Only the downside about that is you can get trapped on the other side over there. If these trucks stack in there, if one of these trucks catch on fire, it's not good. I've seen that side when a truck catch on fire and people can't get out, can't get their trucks out of there, and it burned up more than one truck. So I seen that when I first started driving, but of course I wasn't doing YouTube then, so I wasn't able to catch a lot of footage. So over at this Love's, they got a full service center over here as well. Oh yeah, it's a Speedway across from the Flying J. It's a Speedway over there, that's what that is, Speedway. This Love's over here, as you see, Subway, Chester, and they got the Godfather's Pizza. But it's gonna be parking all in here. They're gonna park all alongside here. It's just what it is. I had 3 hours left on my clock, but I went ahead and shut it down. So I don't want to be looking for a truck parking. So, and now that I'm in my final years in truck driving, I try not to drive at night as much anymore unless I just have to, because there's so many bad roads and bad potholes, and these drivers and these companies buying all these what these tires called, recaps, yeah, recaps, and we call them road gators, all on the road. But you can tear some stuff up for real. You can tear some things up. Unfortunately, it's July. Well, not unfortunately, it's July, but unfortunately, it's already, we got an early hurricane season. Usually I would have came down here on this end and got me something where I can just pull it straight out, shoot straight out. But I went ahead and as soon as I seen a spot earlier, I went ahead and jumped in. Didn't feel like coming down here and turning around, which that'd have been a good one to get in if I could shoot straight out. That'd have been a real nice one, but I didn't. But that's what I usually do. Or I would have picked a spot like this right here where I can shoot straight out. That way. So we got Swift as well. We got twins over here. That's another good one right here too, to come out and make that little U-turn for the most part. So it's a very spacious truck stop. One of your larger Loves on the down here in the south. So definitely plenty of parking. Plenty of parking. So that's about it. So we did a quick little walk around. Hopefully that was helpful for someone. more or less entertaining. But other than that, y'all know who it is. This is Mr. K31 here. So once again, thank you so much for rocking with Tank Nation. Like, share, subscribe. If you like it, thumbs up. If you didn't, give me that thumbs down. I will make the necessary adjustments. Other than that, y'all be great. Now give me your face. Boop, boop.